all over the show.
Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I am your host, Mike Luke. Long time no see, everybody. Wop, wop, wop.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I am okay. So, yes, Arizona played very poorly. Arizona deserved to lose this game. I have no problem saying this. Arizona is also 11-2 in conference, so we need to remember that. But I know that both teams couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Don't really care. Arizona's turnovers were ridiculous. That, to me, was the game right there. And there were a ton of soft weenies out there. We'll get to that in a second. But
Mike, you look very disheveled. Your shirt's a little disheveled.
No, because I think I hurt my shoulder or something. I need like a shoulder replacement.
Your camera's not center. Let's take a breather. Let's center you up a little bit.
No, look at it. I've been icing. I got like a frozen water. No, look at it. I will not.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Much better. Oh, yes. Woohoo. All right. But yeah, honestly, like joking aside, listen, you got 10 turnovers in the first half. There are 8 turnovers that led to 11 points. We've seen this. When Arizona gets sloppy, this is the kind of stuff that happens. I mean, this was a very winnable game for them, and they just kind of whizzed it away.
Look, this game is real simple, Mike. Arizona turned the ball over 17 times, and it led to 23 Kansas State points. Ball game.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Also, I do about the 3-point shooting. Cool, whatever. If Arizona takes care of the ball, they win an ugly basketball game.
Move the there. How about that? Is
there
that better?
Go.
Okay. Yes. All right. Sorry about that, Cody. All right. But yes. All right. So let's talk a little bit about it also. Those rims, that had nothing to do with it. I get it. But man, that was painful to watch those rims. That was disgusting. Every single missed shot was a clunk, clunk, clunk. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. You were very upset about the rims.
Right.
It was just a weird game. I mean, it really was. Like, I don't think Kansas State played all that well either.
Right.
But,
no, Kansas State didn't play. This happens in March every year. 2 for 22 from 3, 17 turnovers, and only lost by 3 to the hottest team in the country on the road. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at it that way. I think people should be happy they saw history tonight. They did. That stat I was reading before we went on the air. Yeah, what do you got? Talk to me.
Kansas State went 1 of 19 from 3. It's the lowest 3-point percentage by any team in a win over a ranked opponent in 9 years. Arizona went 2 of 22. It is the first D1 game since 22 in which both teams shot under 10% from 3. 3 for 41.
Oh, Brian Kinsley, I got it. Your Bruce interview jinxed it. Do we blame Bruce for this?
I'm not saying we should never have Bruce on again. I just think we need to be careful the next time we do.
Yeah, all right. We got to be careful. As much love as Bruce was getting, maybe it was a little bit too much love. Hey, to quote Kendrick Lamar, sit down, be humble. All right.
I started yelling, turn the TV off.
All right, but yeah, just turn the TV off. Yes, that was good. Just across the board, though, Arizona was bad. Let's just go player by player. Jaden Bradley was.
We love Jaden. That was bad. Not only was he bad offensively with the 5 turnovers. I said before the game that Doug McDaniel was the key to this game. That if he played well, Kansas State is very difficult to beat. He destroyed Jaden. I don't think I've ever seen someone destroy Jaden like that.
All right. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Everybody's asking about Trey Townsend. We are fine playing Trey Townsend 10 minutes per game, not 25 minutes per game. That's simple.
Look, I think, and I don't know if you'll disagree, but I think a party agrees whether you admit it or not. Arizona, there were times tonight, and I thought there were times against Texas Tech, where Arizona looked a little run down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they could have used Trey a little bit. I really do. And there's times where you want to take Carter out and got to relax. And I got to say this, Mike, the Awaka Henry front court is not working. It's not. Texas Tech, it wasn't good offensively, and it wasn't good offensively today either. It is not working. It was bad against Tech. Like the statistical numbers of the points they scored were awful, and tonight it just did not work because there were multiple plays, if you go back and watch the game or you saw it live or whatever, where Henry's in the lane and Toby's right there. And because of that, the lane's crowded. The spacing just isn't good. I don't think it's a coincidence that this offense has struggled the last 2 games.
So why? Well,
when that
Arizona
combo is in the game.
Well, I mean, all right. So you look at Arizona against Texas Tech, and then in their first game with Trey, and then you look at him without Trey. It was obviously a lot better without Trey.
Well, yes, but if you look at the numbers, Arizona's offense was considerably worse when Henry and Awaka were in the court. The problem is that it's hard to rely on Carter of a game. Like, Carter was awful today. I'm glad he had 11 rebounds. I thought that was great. He wasn't strong enough defensively, and he just wasn't good. No one was good. Like,
right.
KJ, let me rephrase that. I thought KJ was good.
Yeah, KJ was good. And even though you just complained about KJ nonstop during his text.
I thought KJ was the only player that was good.
Yeah, I mean, people, like I said, this is a game that I think if Arizona plays a normal game, they probably win by 12 to 14 points. I didn't come away from this game thinking at all that Kansas State was a better basketball team than Arizona. I think Arizona just kind of whizzed themselves in this game. That's pretty much the only way that I can put it. I would like to see now. Here's kind of where I'm at, though. Here's kind of where I'm at with some of this stuff. To Caleb Love, I like Caleb Love, but at the end of the day, Caleb Love goes. What were Caleb Love's final numbers? They weren't good, obviously. You're not gonna win games that way.
I mean, look, you can win when Caleb struggles. Right. I think Arizona's shown that, but there's a difference between struggling and what he did tonight. 3 of 15, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, but 3 of 15, 0 for 7 from 3. And the difference is a lot of times when Caleb shoots 15 shots, he's in the game. Like, he's still making an impact. There was a large span where you didn't even know when he was in the game. Like, you had no idea that he was playing basketball.
Now, AZ Wildcat fan is calling you out right here. He's saying that you're Jason buying the fry rice stuff. He says,
go back and look at this game too. Like, there was a play. I'll go back and I'll watch it tomorrow and I'll tweet it. There was a play where Henry was inside, and had there been more spacing, because Trey wouldn't have been there, and you don't have to respect Awaka's jump shot at all. Awaka
you don't have
right
to respect Trey's jump shot.
It's different. Henry stays Awaka stays on the block. He lives on the block. Trey doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play off him. You're right. But because Awaka lives on the block, Henry and him almost collided on a shot. Like, I'm not going to pretend like Trey Townsend's the answer to this game, but I think that we're seeing a little bit more why Tommy did not play that lineup more. That's all I'm saying.
How do I do
it? Tonight was terrible.
How do I do a super snap? I don't know. You go ahead and you put that one in there. Okay. Now, it was also just sloppy. Here's kind of what I come down to at the end here's what I come down to. Now, Jordan Belabradivic, I love, he's my guy. Arizona's also the leading scoring team in the Big 12. It was a bad game. It is what it is, but it's, Arizona's lead. If Arizona was averaging 55 points per game, cool. But Arizona's averaging 82 points per game.
People have to understand, like, basketball is a different game. Football, you can run the ball, you can pass the ball, right? Basketball, there's different sports. It's different, right? It's just different. Basketball, it's very simple, right? If the ball doesn't go in the basket, there's nothing you can do to make it go in that basket, right? Sometimes, like, it's not going in. Like, baseball, it's like there's been really good players. They just can't hit a baseball for crap for a couple weeks, right? Arizona had a bad game. It is not a pattern offensively. It's just, you look at every single team in the country, and they've had stinkers offensively. Like, I think if Arizona plays Kansas State and McHale, they win by 15. I really do.
Yeah, and I was telling Brogan this. I think if they were to play him, if they were to play him on a neutral court, they win by 12.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, it was just a bad game for Arizona. Again, I'm not going to minimize it, but it's not. This is somewhat of a. This is still a flawed team. It is not and we're still 11-2 in the conference. That's kind of what I'm going to keep coming back to. Now, we are going to go for it is now time. There aren't many guys that we can really give this to here, but it's now time for the Green Valley Decorative Rock rock star of the game or Sean Connery. I'm gonna go KJ Lewis. Listen, KJ Lewis is good for like 2 or 3 questions where you're like, or 2 or 3 games where you're like, oh, what the heck, or 2 or 3 plays each game where you're like, what the heck was that? But then generally he's all energy. He finishes around the hoop. He does a lot of good stuff. KJ Lewis is a winning basketball player. He's my Green Valley decorative rock star of the game.
Yeah, I don't even think there's anyone else you can nominate.
Right.
Like he was. I mean, in the second half, he kept Arizona in the game. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds in the second half. He was absolutely fantastic. I don't even think anyone showed up in the second half. Henry was okay. Caleb and Jaden in the second half, Mike, combined for 3 of 15, 0 for 7 for 3, 5 assists, 4 turnovers.
That's actually better than I thought it was.
Guards win college basketball games. They
That's
just
actually
do. If you don't get guard play, you can't win.
Yes, like KJ, yeah, it is what it is. That's also the worst game I've seen Jane Bradley play pretty much all season. So, yeah, we needed Boswell. No, we didn't need Boswell. Okay. Oh, $1.99 super snap. Why can't Tommy get ADO more 3-point attempts? ADO was on fire to begin the game, man.
It's a tough decision, right? I thought today was the tough decision game that we talked about. ADO was actually fine on offense. He was horrific defensively.
Right.
So do you keep him in for the offense, knowing that he's not going to defend, knowing that Arizona doesn't shoot well? Look, ADO hasn't hit a 3 since the Colorado game. I think he's 0 for his last 10. Eventually, like, the jig is up, right? Like, people know he shoots 3s and they guard him, and he did a nice job of going inside today and making plays, but he kind of is what he is. Same thing with the guy in Kansas State. Housen's terrible, but he shoots 3s, and if you take away the 3, he's irrelevant.
The ADO dunked it, dude.
He did. I think he just posted on his Instagram his dunk, despite losing.
No way. Did ADO just do that?
Yeah, dude. Look. I hate it. You just lost, dude. The game's been over for 10 minutes. I hate it. That's Kylan Boswell-esque.
No. No, don't do that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say there. That's To
be fair, if I could dunk, I would post it too.
Yeah, I guess I would post it as well. Maybe let's see here. It is all right. So, anyways, now as far as this game goes, I think what's frustrating though for me is that this was a game that you could have had. Again, I keep talking about getting greedy with games, and that's what I keep saying is that I need to get greedy with games. You're 11-1. You got Houston coming in. That could be a difficult game, obviously. If Arizona could have won this game and you're 12-1, you get a little bit more margin for error as well. I mean, you still got margin for error, obviously, because you played your way into that. But at the same time, though, you also don't have a ton of if you want to win the conference, you got to beat Houston. You're probably not going to win the conference, but you got to beat Houston now.
Yeah. I don't think Arizona, I said this the other day on the show, I don't think Arizona was winning the conference anyway. The end of season.
I agree.
The end of season record is just stupid. But yeah, I mean, you can make things. I mean, if Arizona beats Houston, they're still first in the conference.
Yeah, exactly. And
so, it's like, come on, guys.
Right. And on top of that, if you're also, U of A stunk. Yes, Chad McDonald. I'm not sure what else to say. They just weren't. They were good. They weren't good. This was one of their worst games of the season, even with the everything that was encountered early on. This was one of their worst games of the season.
I have a question for you on that. Real quick, you want to do the super snap real quick?
Yeah. We got a super snap. Jodis, $2.21, $4.99 super snap. Very much appreciate you. Okay, everyone relax. Arizona's 11-2 in the best conference in America. We'll be playing meaningful basketball in March. Back the A. Love it. Go ahead.
Do you take any solace in the fact that Arizona lost by 3, playing like complete trash on the road against the hottest team in the country?
I do. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I do. I do. I don't know what else to say on that. I do. I think that Arizona played terrible. Kansas State's one of the hottest teams in the entire country, and lost by 3, playing terrible. I do take some of that.
Yep, just wondering.
Yeah, I do. And no, I don't. Let's see here. The whole team played terrible. Who is this? Where is this? Mike basically was asking, do you Are you backing away from the Townsend or no, from the Awaka Henry thing? No, I'm not backing away from it. They played one of their best halves of the season against BYU with them both in the lineup. And they also took out Texas Tech in a much easier fashion, a much more aesthetically pleasing fashion than they did in Lubbock. So, no, I will stand by that. I will not back down. I will stay strong in the face of adversity. Okay, now, let's talk a little bit about the turnovers, though, and where they are frustrating. Because some of these turnovers are frustrating, Scheer, very frustrating, in that they are lazy turnovers. I have never seen a team that turns the ball over at the top of the key more than Arizona does. They do it all the time, and it is very, very annoying.
Well, I mean, like in tennis, we call it unforced errors, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. It's just unforced errors. Like why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? And like if you're Jaden Bradley, why are you throwing it there at the end of the game? Why is Arizona, throwing it across Arizona? Is it me? Maybe people could comment too. I feel like there can't be another team in the country that throws as many cross-court lazy passes as Arizona.
It happens all the time.
Like and I've corner to corner. It's like, what are you doing? Those never work at any level.
And I've also never seen anybody, and Corey Williams actually made a good point on this one. I'm going to get to Corey in a second, but I very much like Corey. But man, dude, this isn't hard, man. Pronounce the guy on the team. Listen, I suck at pronouncing names. I get it, but guess what? I don't mispronounce the names of the team that I cover. It's not Visser. And it's not Toby, it's Tobe. These aren't difficult, man. And especially while the guy next to you, who's not an Arizona alum, is properly putting their names out. Scheer, I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't like me, and I'm not a big fan of Corey.
I just don't get it.
We always do this. Very nice gentleman.
Corey's a great dude. A great guy, but why can't you pronounce the names right, though? I don't understand why this. And I guess what bothers me even more is the guy who is not the Arizona commentator is still getting the names right.
We have a great crew on Saturday. Great crew on Saturday, by the way.
Who is it?
Pash and Fran.
Okay, cool. Totally fine with that. Okay, totally fine with that. Yes. Now, but again, that is one thing that is very, yes, Tony. Yes, I agree.
I'm going to call you that name Nazi.
The name Nazi?
Just a top craying name Nazi.
Nazi. What is a name Nazi?
I don't know, but I'm going to call you it.
I don't get it.
Mike the name Nazi.
Yeah. I don't get it. But either way, the turnovers though, but Corey, I was going to give Corey a credit here. He made a good point though. The turnovers that Arizona makes are always pick six turnovers. They're not turnovers where you're driving into the basket and you don't know what's going on. They're ones where you're turning it over and it's two dribbles and then it is a dunk every time down the court. That's the ones that are the issues.
Yeah, because you could turn the ball over and not let up points, right? You get back on deep, but you're right. It's like if you do the cross court pass, if the guy picks it off, he's got a full court ahead of him, right?
Right.
23 points off turnovers. I mean, we'll find out what Tommy Lloyd says eventually, and I'll write it up and all that. But like when you look at Kansas State's numbers, like they shot 45 from the field. They went to the line more. A lot of that was the end. Arizona out rebounded them. Arizona had 13 offensive rebounds. Arizona had more assists, 14 steals, Mike.
Yeah, 14 steals. And again, how many of those were just lazy
turnovers? 14 steals. McDaniel had 5. Hawkins had 3 because Henry couldn't even touch the ball tonight.
Right.
Mo Akaworka, who doesn't even play, he had 3.
Yeah. Now I will agree with this. Now Jordan, $1.99 super snap. I do agree with this.
We were actually talking about this before air. We agree with that completely.
Yes, Jordan. I totally agree with you on this. I don't know why Tommy does not hedge.
Ever.
And I don't understand. You know what's weird? We've gone from two guys in that Sean Miller, who would literally hedge at 3/4 court, and then which was still I thought silly as well. But then Tommy will never hedge. I totally agree and that has to be a hard hedge as well, because when Doug, I keep wanting to say Doug McDermott, when Doug McDaniel or whatever his name is, when he got isolated, especially when he turned the corner, it was game over. He was getting to his spot. He was getting that layup. Jordan, I totally agree with you. I don't get that one. He never hedges, and I don't think.
And look, I love Jaden. I would put KJ on Doug because again, like Doug McDaniels is their best player. Like if he is playing well, they are very, very difficult to beat. And when you look at his numbers now for the last 6 games, he is dominating basketball games. Like he
Right.
is. And look, this is a dude that he should be good. Like, I don't know if you remember him at Michigan last year, Mike.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I mean, Michigan, like last year, like, so this season he's averaging 10 points, right? Last year in
Right.
Michigan, the dude was averaging 16 points. He's good. It was just
Yeah.
really weird earlier in the season. He wasn't playing well. Now he's back to averaging 16 points. He had 15 and 11 and 6 against Kansas. He had 20 against Iowa State. So this isn't a one-off. It's just
Right.
really disappointing that Arizona couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, and I guess I don't get why you didn't. I agree with that. I don't get why you didn't put KJ on him. I don't. At some point, KJ Lewis is probably your best defender. Certainly your most physical one, your most disruptive defender. I don't know why KJ didn't go on him. That one doesn't make a ton of sense to me either.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
Right.
they were worried about the speed, or because the other two guards aren't they're not dangerous. Like Max Jones isn't very good. Hausen's not very good. It's Hawkins, Gesson, and McDaniel. Those are the three dudes.
Right. Now, also, I'm going to say this. This is where I'm at with Trey Townsend, and I think Scheer agrees with me. We are fine with Trey Townsend playing 10 minutes per game. You would like to have Trey Townsend available to play 10 minutes per game. The problem is playing him 25 minutes per game.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's it.
They absolutely. I'm not. And Mike, you don't like Trey Townsend. I don't think I'm saying anything crazy there. But you've never said get him off the team. You said
I never said that.
You said I just don't want to see him play 25 minutes a game.
I can't have him play again, because that, to me, that's where it really becomes a diminishing return, and it becomes very negative for the team. Is when he's playing 25 minutes. If he's playing 10 minutes, cool. All right, N. Russell, I mean, Conrad is not a player at this level.
No, but I mean, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's not. I agree. That's all I'm going to say there. He is not a player at this level. Now, he generally. Now, I will say against ASU, he made the big shot, so I will give him that. But generally, when he comes in for a minute, it's generally not good.
Yeah, and he tried. They put him in usually before
right before the under 8 timeout. Yeah,
right.
So
no, he's not good. But I mean, come on. Like, well,
yes, yeah. Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Yes. So, let's see. My twin mama says my husband was astonished with Conrad and not in a good way.
Sure. What did he do? He let up one bucket.
Yeah. Again, he's only in there for like 30 seconds. So,
he played no minutes. He literally played 30 seconds.
Yeah, but what did he do in that though? I know he had the one play where the ball was right.
He didn't have a turnover, nothing. He just let up the one bucket. That's it.
And he had also the play too where he just like let the ball go out of bounds.
I'm just saying, like, this is what. Like,
yeah, I agree. All right, now I agree. Michael S. says, "Why did I scream at my TV for 4 possessions for the beginning of the game as they went from up 7 to tie ball game before a timeout?" Oh, yeah, I get it. Nipsey Russell says, 30 seconds is too much in all caps. Listen, I am not a fan of charity scholarships. I've been over this before, but if he's playing, and I believe that's on Tommy for not having a real actual backup point guard, but that's also not on Conrad. I don't, it's what it is. It's like if you put Mike Luke out there, Mike Luke's not going to do well, but guess what? You got to put me out there. Yeah, I get it though. I get it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Houston and what this means going forward. But first, the RJ's Frozen Cactus moment of the game. All right, now what is the moment of the game? All right, here's what my moment of the game is. My moment of the game is when Arizona got up, 2? And I think there was a chance to be able to maybe get it to 4. And there was a turnover or something in there. A turnover, hard to believe in this game. It was something like that. That's also what I'm going to say.
Yeah, my moment of the game was, I had it 62-62 or 62-60, right? KJ Lewis.
Yeah, that's my moment of the game. You're stealing my moment of the game.
Yeah, but I'm going to be more specific because I got you. Arizona goes up with 4:05 left. They're up 2. McDaniels ties the game after, Mike, a Jaden Bradley turnover. Jaden Bradley actually turned over a steal, right? So then McDaniel scores 62-62. Henry turns it over. McDaniel scores again, 64-62. Arizona, right? It lets up another bucket, 66-62. Another turnover by Bradley, 68-62. There's your ball game, 68-62 with 139 left. all due to 3 turnovers.
And RJ couldn't have said it better himself. RJ's Frozen Cactus Hot Sports Ice Cold Beer. Jeremy Snavely, Utterback Unicorn's finest. Have you ever been to Utterback?
Yeah, I know.
It's a tough area, man.
Yeah.
It's a tough area. I don't know.
Do they
Maybe
wear
it's a little.
shiesties? Do they wear shiesties in Utterback?
No. Hey, did I ever tell you, like, right when I graduated from, thank you for the $5 super snap. Or super sticker. Did I ever tell you when I graduated from, when I got my undergrad and I was substitute teaching for like a month and I realized that sucked. I didn't want to ever do it again. And I was looking at it and generally every pay scale was $75 for every single school. And so, but then I saw one that was like for $125 and I'm like, huh. And then so I said I took my talents to Utterback. I understood quickly why it was 125. I did not go back after that. So Jeremy, good job. You survived Utterback Middle School. Nothing. Sorry if there's other people in here that went to Utterback. Okay. Now I was supposed to. Dennis Walsh. I was supposed to go to Utterback. You grew up on like Park and 36, Dennis Walsh. That does. You do not look like the kind of person that grows up.
I went to Lupin Hill Elementary, so whatever.
Oh yeah. By the way, hey, we got a lot of people asking about merch. The mugs are here Thursday, my friends. Shirts are here the 18th, and stickers are somewhere in the mail. We already tweeted out one of these mugs. I got a mug. It looks very, very good. Everything tasted even better in it. And again, check it out. Now, let's see here. Has Arizona ever beaten Houston in any sport? John, we beat them in football this year.
Yeah, what are you, John? Get out of here.
Come on, John. We love you, man. You got to be better than that.
They also beat them in the infamous Chase Buttinger face stomp game.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Arizona owns Houston.
Yes. Hey, I like this. Dennis Walsh, a true underdog story.
You think Arizona beats Houston, Mike? And we're not going to get into that because I know, but you think they beat Houston?
Yeah, I do. I'm back in the A. Are you back in the A?
I think they...
No, you're trying to hedge. I can see you trying to hedge already.
No, I think they beat Houston but lose to Baylor. I don't see them going 2-0 over the next 2. That would be...
Okay. Now, Kobe L. Thiel says KJ has the most annoying mistakes. Fouling threes, dribbling off his foot. He frustrates
Tonight was
me.
weird because those fouls were bad. They led to what, 5 or 6 points?
Yeah, and he's done that multiple times this year as well.
Who's the other guy that used to do that all the time? And Sean used to kill him. Was it Ira?
I think it was Ira.
Was it
Ira? I think it was Ira.
And Sean would be like, how many times? It was Ira. It was Ira.
Right, yeah. I mean, KJ's done that. Like, we're going to have a link for the merch coming up here, maybe tomorrow. We'll try to get the link. But yeah, here's where I'm at. KJ Lewis plays balls to the wall. He does a lot of good stuff. Ben One White always makes that point, though, about how hard, KJ Lewis is when he's out there on the court. And at the same time, though, he plays hard. And that's a great point. But at the same time, though, this is also he's also going to do 2 to 3 really silly things each game. That's just the way it is. But he's also still a really good basketball player at the same time. How about that?
Yeah, and I got a little worried tonight about him because
did you see him? He was really grimacing
when he went to the free throw line. He was rubbing his wrist, and it was clearly hurting. I'm like, oh no, and that thing's going to be hurting tomorrow. And
yes. Yes.
And Houston cheats. I'm sure they'll go for the wrist.
Oh yeah, Houston does cheat. Yeah.
The refs. Can we just talk about the refs tonight too? And I don't even want to enjoy. Like, I'm not. It's not even an Arizona thing. How bad were these dudes?
Yeah, no, they were terrible.
Clearly a goaltend on Arizona.
Right.
That was clearly back at the end of the game.
Right.
Like these dudes just were awful.
Well, and then I love too about how you're taking points off the board too, where it's like even like Brian was saying on that he's like,
that's not how that works, but
guess we'll take it. But
the Kansas State fans falling for my cheating was awesome.
Oh yeah,
like,
I don't get it.
Furious at me.
Well, no, it's like this Illinois dork was he's tweeting at me. He's like, well, Mike Luke already making excuses. And then I said, it's a long-standing joke, buddy. Keep it up with it, dummy.
It's like somebody was like, oh, Scheer, you're disgusting. And I was like, you might want to look back at every single sporting event Arizona plays in.
We always do. Arizona gets cheated against. Hey, this is something that I don't know that we have necessarily brought up. Have we considered we need to keep a very, very close eye on what happens to Kansas State after this? To see if they get broken.
That's a good point. Who do they have next? Let me look it up, Mike. Let me look it up.
Watch, Kansas State's going to go on a bad losing streak now.
Let me look it up because you make
rent-free, baby. Rent-free, baby.
You make a very good argument. So let's look up their schedule. All right. Next up, Mike. BYU Dude, they could run the table.
Oh, 2 teams that they well, that's the battle of brokenness.
They could literally run the table.
That's Brokeback Mountain right there.
Mike, listen how bad the schedule is. You ready? They're on the road in BYU and Utah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Home against ASU, at UCF, home against Colorado, at Cincinnati, and then home against Iowa State.
What a crap.
They play 6 non-tournament teams before they play Iowa State.
That's cheating right there.
There's a real chance Kansas State makes the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, no, I think it will.
Unbelievable. That's cheating. Right?
That's cheating right there. Let's
call it for what it is.
Jerome Chang is cheating. Jerome Chang is cheating.
Arizona plummets to 12 in KenPom, by the way.
Oh, wow, 12. What were they before?
10. And according to KenPom, Arizona is a 2-point underdog. Will Arizona be an underdog or a favorite on Saturday in Vegas? I say Arizona -1.
I'm gonna say Houston -1.
Oh. That'd be
Bridge Tech Communications.
Look at Bridge Tech.
Yeah, I love Bridge Tech Communications. All right, yeah. Guys, tonight, hey, put the super snap on the screen, Cody James Martin. Guys, tonight, I guess I will. Fine. Guys, tonight was all about indecisions from the mid-range by the guards and sloppy perimeter passing. Visar, Lewis, and Bradley turning the ball over at key moments that killed the momentum. Totally agree on all of that. Very much appreciate the $9.99 super snap. I couldn't agree with you more on any of that. Again, that's why I keep saying, and Arizona fans are beating me up. I said Arizona should have, or Kansas State deserved to win this game, mainly because Arizona deserved to lose this game. How about that?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Now,
we're going to be okay. We'll get through this together.
Brad Rich with maybe one of this isn't a super snap, but I got to send it in. Jerome Chang. That was funny. That makes me laugh. Are you back in the A Saturday, Scheer? This is even a hedge.
I'm gonna surprise. I think. Hear me out here. I think losing to Kansas State actually helps Arizona on Saturday.
Right.
I think they allows them to come home, stay focused and all that. I don't know. I'm probably going to pick Arizona. I don't think they go 2-0 in the next 2. I don't.
Let's see here. Interesting. Yes. Now, we got a $1.99. Oh, John, our good buddy John. This is good. $1.99 super snap. I donate 3, but nobody can make one. That was good. That was good. Matthew Bothwell. I'll be back in the A during my Special Olympics. Be thinking about you, my man. Okay. Now. Okay. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, the Aries or the Aris. What is the Aris Dental one there, Cody James Martin? I should have been doing this the whole time. The Aris Dental look ahead. By the way, there is going to be a very, very, very good deal right around the corner, right around the pike. And from Aris Dental, we will not give you any hints, though. No hint. Okay. All right. Now, Scheer, though. Back to Aris, look ahead. Houston, oh my gosh. Holy moly, a $49.99 super snap. We are getting our trip to Seattle paid for by Bridge Tech Communications.
Oh
Get my gosh. $49.99 super snap. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Jerome Chang will meet you at PF Chang's. This is me back in the A. Yes, very much appreciate that. Holy moly, that is awesome. Very much appreciate
We're rich. We are rich.
Yes, we are rich. We're Brad Rich. Okay. Now, let's see here. But the Aris Dental look ahead again. Would we look ahead? Maybe we just looked at SRS. Hey, I got one for you here, Scheer.
Tell the people, Mike.
All right. Maybe this loss might have been a blessing in disguise for us.
Yes, we talked about it on the show earlier today that if Arizona won too much, Seattle would start moving a little more unrealistic. Yes. Arizona loses, we're back to Seattle.
We're back to SRS, my friend. This, hey, wait until I'm going to post that on the boards after the show, and I'm going to get easily 100 downvotes. That maybe a blessing in disguise.
Title it, looking at the bigger picture.
Looking bigger picture here. You know what? Maybe I'll post that right now.
And look, not everything is down. Not everything is down. We're Seattle's a beautiful place that Mike loves dearly. We're going to be okay, guys.
Okay, yeah, we are going to be okay. I'm going to post this on the board. All right, we're still got a little bit. We still got a little bit of time left. How many downvotes does this end up with? We need to look big picture here. We need to look big picture. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the what's it called? A foozie or whatever. Or,
do you like it like that? You can wear it different ways. I'm going to buy you one. What color?
What is this? What is this?
It's the shiesty.
Right.
When I told Shelby I got it because when Arizona lost, I would just wear it like this.
Wow, that's all right here. That's all right. Now, Irish Mike puts it very, very well. He says, here is it. Where does he said? He said, I don't want just SRS. I want to play Illinois. I'm getting line there, man. Hey, you know what we could do? Maybe Dennis Walsh can fly us there.
Yes. Illinois won tonight. A little disappointing.
Yeah, Illinois won, but they got a tough schedule coming up as well. That will be fun to make fun of them as well. They still suck. But back there is Dental. Look ahead. Houston and then Baylor. You want to go 1-1 in this, Jason L. Scheer. This is true.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
0-2.
Right.
Not good. Obviously, we would all be sad. 1-1. Win over Houston. I would prefer the win over Houston. You're in good shape. Right.
Yes. Okay.
Because look, Arizona's schedule. I know not everyone. If Arizona finds a way to go 5-3, right. Where I guess now it would be what 4-3.
4-3. Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I really am.
Right. Okay. We were looking. All right. How should I word this for the boards? I want to alienate as many people on the boards as possible. Here's what I put. I said we need to look big picture here. That is the title of this, and I said if Arizona wins too many games, we were looking at possibly playing in Denver. Playing in Denver.
Yeah.
A loss here gets us closer to gets us more back in the SRS realm. Okay, hold on. This is good. Everybody stay with me.
This is live. This is what the people want.
A loss here helps us stay in the SRS pod. Is it a pod?
Yeah, that's fine. Pod
in the SRS pod, which is a massive, which is huge for obvious reasons. Back the A. Okay, hold on. Here's what I got. If Arizona wins too many games, we were looking at possibly playing in Denver. A loss here helps us stay in the SRS pod, which is huge for obvious reasons. Back the A.
Yeah, big picture. Big picture.
Back the A. Look big picture. Okay. All right, that's going to be great. I can't wait how many people are going to complain about it. Yeah, Denver sucks. We don't want to be in Denver anywhere. Hey, that John Denver, he's full of crap anyways.
Can I be the first one to downvote?
No. Wait. All right, it's 9:00 right now.
I'm going to be the first. It's 9:12.
It's 9:12.
I'm going to be the first.
Right. Yes, it's 9:12.
First downvote, 9:12. We'll keep people updated.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. McHale Magic Saturday. Stand after every made 3. No, just stand the whole game. Oh, $1.99 super snap. Loot is my daddy. Another Ben. We got paid today, man. Back the Eris look ahead. Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Yeah, very much appreciate it. But Loot is my daddy. McHale Magic. Stand after every made 3.
I will say the message boards are pretty good right now. It's mostly, you know what? It sucked. We played like crap. Move on. Because again, I think Dennis Walsh was the one that said it. The goal remains the same. You beat Houston, you're still in first place in the Big 12.
Right. And if you beat Houston, then you got some really, really, let's see. Oh, hold on. Tony Olivero. I like that name as well. That's another great name. SRS allure aside, in all seriousness, if Tommy in the program has a choice as a 3 in West with both sites available, do we take SRS or Denver?
I am completely serious. You take SRS.
Why do you take SRS? The elevation. Yeah.
There's still a nice fan. I mean, there's going to be Arizona fans in both places. I think elevation would be a factor. Yeah, I don't know.
What about the smell factor, though?
That's a good point. Like, what happens if? Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Brad Rich says David Rosen, you jerk. Portillo's late night with the post game winnings. You know, I don't want to drive that far though. I might just go to Buffalo's spot with my hard-earned cash.
We're already at 3 in 3 minutes. We're having 1 a minute right now.
Has there been any comments yet?
No.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, Portillo's chocolate car shake is very tasty, very tasty. Hey, we got a private chat in here. Let's see. What do we got here? Cody James Martin. What is this?
Cody just sent us nudes. Oh, it's
Cody.
the shop.
Cody, put it in the main one.
Yeah,
Now,
Cody?
why are you telling us here, Cody?
Oh, because you can't post links.
Oh, I
post
can't
links.
read it though. It's all blue.
What do you mean it's all blue?
I can't read it. Hold on.
What do you mean you can't read it?
I can't read it. It's.
I
Like,
got this,
like,
guys. Cody,
like
can I give it away?
hieroglyphics.
Cody, can I give it away?
Give it away. Yeah, give it away.
Oh, you got it. He got it right there. Right there.
Oh yeah, duh. All right, easy.
It's
Hey,
a
and we
link.
got to start trafficking in this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sign up right now.
Puddles.
It's a mailing list. Subscribe to it. So when we have merch, I'm thinking of making a shirt that just has Mike's face on it. That says wop wop wop.
Yeah, all right. Yes, either way. az-podcast-shop period fourthwall.com. Who's Fourth Wall?
We don't want to talk about it. We can't break the fourth wall, Mike, so we can't talk about it.
Did you know that Fourth Wall was actually Stonewall Jackson's brother? Fourth Wall Jackson?
Yeah, third wall was the sister, right?
No. Third Wall was I believe the mother, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Did you make it any longer? Oh, AZ12 flare jeans. Oh, like Kendrick Lamar's.
Whatever the people want, we're here for them.
Yeah, we are. Now, hey, Cody, do we have any more sponsored segments that we need to get to?
No more unless you wanted to do.
Oh, I want to talk about Arizona Primary Eye Care for a second, though.
Yeah.
This is called a free read. We like Arizona Primary Eye Care. Now, you might say to yourself, there is no way that Mike Luke could ever look cool. I disagree. And guess what? Arizona Primary Eye Care is going to make me look cool. Tom Ford glasses, baby. All right. When I come on here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to even tell anybody. I'm not going to even make the announcement that I got these Tom Ford glasses. And then I am just going to come on the show and then see if people actually notice or not. They probably will. They're going to say, man, Mike, look at Mike right there. All right. But either way, check it out. And again, they have all kinds of really good stuff. Optical options to fit all budget styles preference. Perfect place to grow up. 60 plus insurances accepted. Get in there though. We need to get in there and we need to get their bookings scheduled out to get in there. Help do it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Mike doesn't pop Molly. He rocks Tom Ford. Yeah, I will rock.
You know what that is?
What?
That line.
Pops Molly? Is this like a Sabrina, like a Nessie?
Oh,
or
no.
whatever?
Mike, it's Jay-Z. It's Tom Ford. I don't pop Molly. I rock Tom Ford.
Oh, I know a lot of Hey, the best Jay-Z's. He should never do a song with Eminem again because like he got so killed on his own song. With,
Renegade.
Renegade. Yeah.
Great
Eminem
song.
destroyed him, and Eminem destroyed him in that.
Let's can't imagine you on Molly.
Yeah. Oh, can't imagine me. Oh yeah. No, I can't imagine me on a lot of different things.
Arizona beats Houston. Mike will take Molly live on air.
Molly's not legal, is it?
No.
Hey, is peyote legal?
I don't see why not.
I don't know if it's illegal or not.
What about ayahuasca? Should we do a
What's ayahuasca? Isn't that's
you don't know what ayahuasca is?
Isn't that the player that was at Oregon, the women's basketball player?
I think peyote is legal in Arizona. Other states probably not.
Yeah, let's see here. All right. Well, either way, I will
I'll kidnap the whole Houston team if you're serious.
Oh no, there's a lot of people that want to see this. Oh, there's a lot of people that want to see this.
Mike will go on a SRS ayahuasca retreat if Arizona.
Yes. Oh, hey, we need to post that Cody James Martin. We need to post that link on the merch link on Wildcat Authority. We need to get that in there though. We need to start making money.
I'm gonna tweet it out with a couple of teases of our merch of the things we have going for us.
Do we have
Cody,
yoga
would you
pants?
be able to get an AZ12 shiesty?
No, but we may have a hat.
Right. I couldn't hear you over all that money we just made.
Oh, ching, 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 ching.
Stonewall's cousin was literally named Mudwall. That's not real.
Not
is it?
Fourth Wall. Just saying. Are you making that up?
Oh my God, Mike, it's real.
Mudwall?
Mudwall Jackson. I mean, his name was William, but they called him Mudwall.
Hey, well, I told you the story about why they called him Stonewall Jackson. I told you that on the show, and I'm right.
You did. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
No, I told, yeah, exactly. They said there he is standing like a stone wall, and he was like on a horse or something like that. But
he was on the rock, right? He was
on the rock. Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
see.
focus. Let's focus.
Okay. Yeah. Focus. Tyler Broker. Hold on. Would peyote be worse than his ADHD? Maybe it would make me focus.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Does peyote help ADHD? I'm looking it up.
All right,
what mushroom is best for ADHD? Oh no, we're going in a whole different direction.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Confederate generals were hey, every single street by Saguaro High School where I was named after like a Confederate battle. It was like Appomattox, Shiloh, all those other things.
Did you see there's a Gershon Boulevard over there?
Gershon Boulevard? No,
yeah.
I've never
I subbed at Saguaro High School for a whole year.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, Edgar Ortiz peyote is legal for religious purposes. What religion is it?
Peyote.
Right. Guys, these are questions for Boswell. That's actually very funny. John Taylor, we could use Ballo and Morauskas. I don't miss Ballo, but Morauskas was clearly a mistake.
He's like a taller, better, longer ADO.
Morauskas could have absolutely helped this team.
If you're into that.
What do you mean if you're into that?
I'm joking. Of course he could have helped this team.
Okay. Google will tell you to go to rehab. It doesn't like those questions. Kind of annoying, those jerks at Google. Okay. Scheer, you're, Saguaro Connect correct spelling. Yeah, come on, David. You got to get it right.
Yeah, I subbed at Saguaro for English class for like a whole year.
Ooh. Okay. Now, everybody, we didn't do a lot of work here. We're going to be back with you, though, tomorrow at Wednesday at 10:30. Scheer, you're off. Scheer, you're off Friday, though. We had 2 shows today. We've done everything that we can. We're just trying to get by. Either way, Arizona is still. Hey, by the way, how many downvotes are there on?
Let me look. I'm very quick with my fingers.
Right. Hold on. Yeah.
We're at 8, Mike. You are averaging 1 a minute. You're averaging 1 downvote a minute.
I wonder what I could get to.
And there are replies of people actually trying to hold a real conversation.
No, people are actually entertaining this.
That's not how this works. Someone said Denver over Seattle. As long as you play other teams coming close to elevation that's too much science.
You don't get this. Oh, super snaps. We got to read the super snaps again. Good job, Cody James Martin. Cody, instead of just doing the private chat, just tell me super snaps, Mike.
Shelby and I are doing a podcast tomorrow.
Okay.
100%.
All right, Michael S. $2 like this. $2 super snap. Yummy. Andre Veras, the great Andre Veras, the very wealthy Andre Veras. Why can't Tommy get 80 more 3-point attempts? I agree. Yes, and I am doing ESPN radio in the morning. I've been, that's why my vocal cords are killing me. Okay, let's see. Everyone relax. Arizona's 11-2 in the conference. We will play meaningful basketball in March. Hashtag back the A. Okay. Jordan Bello Berdaitic. Let's see here. Why didn't Tommy Lloyd hard hedge McDaniel in the second half? We totally agree with that. Benwin White was messaging us that entire game about the hard hedge on McDaniel. We totally agree.
He has an eye. He has an eye when the hard hedges are necessary.
We agree with it. Now, Michael S. Why did I scream at my TV for 4 possessions at the beginning of the game as they went up 7 to tie a game before a timeout was called? Totally agree with you. Michael S. You are a smart man. Okay. Now, what else we got? $5 super sticker. Jeremy Snavely, Utterback's finest. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. KJ has the most annoying mistakes. Fouling threes, dribbling off his foot. He frustrates me to no end. Kobe L. Thiel, $4.99 super snap. All right, what else we got? Oh, Bridgecheck Communications. The first one. This is just the foreplay. $9.99 super snap. Guys, tonight was all about indecisions from the mid-range by the guards and sloppy perimeter passing. Vasar, Lewis, and Bradley turning the ball over at key moments to kill momentum in the game. Totally agree. Couldn't agree with you more. Let's see. $1.99 John Taylor. I donate 3, but nobody can make one. Yes, agreed. $1.99. Mikhail Magic Saturday stand after every made 3. Totally agree. Loot is my daddy. Let's see. $49.99 super snap. This is me back in the A. Bridge Tech Communications check mark. Okay. Now what else we got? Is that our last super snap?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody, I'm going to be back up at like 7 on ESPN radio tomorrow. Then Scheer and I will be here at 10:30. I am tired. I've been talking too much today, but I very much appreciate you all. You all. And again, you guys are the best. And as Nifty Cello puts it, just remember, everyone, we are a football school. Back the A. For Mr. Jason Scheer, for Cody James Martin, I am merely Mike Luke. We will be back with you tomorrow. The sun will rise. Dennis Walsh, we need to talk about getting your jet us up to SRS. Come back with us tomorrow, 10:30. You've been listening to the AZ12 podcast.